Hey guys, Ko Clark here, or K Clark KO. Of course, we're back with this episode. It is Contention episode. So, we're gonna have Joe Dice on shortly, and we're going to have my since Marshall's not here still. I have somebody to, I guess, substitute in his absence. As I have somebody that will substitute in his absence, of course. It is T Plays. Right here. So. overthink Jungle Jim's tactics to win the U.S. title?
Just being there throughout, Jungle Jim's career so far, and seeing, all his great matches, him and Kurt Bale, like him facing Kurt Bale, him facing Carter repeatedly, I've pretty much gained an understanding of the way he likes to maneuver. So I think taking that all into consideration, I don't think I'm going to have a problem facing it.
So what you're saying is you don't have a problem facing him with his antics that he could pull, like little things that he could pull out of his arsenal to use against you.
Yes. It's one thing to hit me from behind, especially when I'm mid-move. Like, especially I'm hitting my finisher and hit me from behind. It's one thing to hit me from behind, and you ain't going to be able to pull those tactics. I'm going to lay it all on him so that way he doesn't have a chance to breathe. As long as I keep up the attacks, I'm pretty sure I'll get the job done. As long as there's no outside interference, of course, because, it's the GTS and it's the way he works.
So, Marshall, do you want to ask Joe a question?
Yes. If you didn't have to go for the United States Championship, what other title would you like to go
for? YouTube Wrestling Figure Heavyweight Championship. Yes. I think I said that right. The YouTube title. I've been in matches where I should have won the YouTube title and had them reversed, but I think it'd be nice to hold that crown jewel.
I remember seeing you win one of the main titles. Which one was
it? It was.
Wasn't it the YouTube title?
No, see, I won the YouTube title against Kurt Bale, but then Kurt Bale decided to add rules and restart the match, and then just scoop me up for a pin. Because people can just reverse decisions like that. I did cash in on Philly Mike to win the GTS championship.
I hate how when people add stipulations after the match has happened.
Yeah, I think it was what was it? It was AWE. He had the YouTube title, and I faced him in a one-on-one match. Pinned him. Yes, granted, my feet were on the ropes, but Griff didn't see it. And it's GTS. But he's like, oh, no. This is, my company. Even though I have GTS championship, the YouTube title, we're going to enforce rules, and we're going to restart the match. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then just out of nowhere, as soon as the bell rings, Scoop rolls me up for a pin without me even looking. But whatever. It happens.
So I know this date is coming real soon, in less than 2 weeks, the Divide In pay-per-view with LTW versus GTS. So do you have confidence in Grim to take the LTW brand and, I don't know, just use it as an alternate brand or possibly within the show?
I think, right? So I can only speculate and I can only give my ideas of what I think he should do. So in my speculation, I think he's going to win. I mean, there's no doubt about it. If you've seen the match card, if you've seen who's going to be in the match, Grim has beaten everybody in that match before. I do see him coming out victorious. What I would like to see him do with that champion, with that YouTube channel, is what I think something that all the fans would like to see, and it's him doing his toy stuff again. A lot of people say, "Oh, we missed your toy reviews. We missed you playing with the toys." So make that channel and just dedicate it to toys. Make the fans happy.
Possibly on the fourth channel. He had
exactly.
that. he had the third three channels. The gaming channel he uses that GTS Dark or After Dark or whatever, and the second one was, I guess, like his vlog channel, of course. And the fourth channel, I mean, I could see it, but I mean, LTW with these LTW guys, I respect like their ability to put in the ring, but I mean, I'm not no respect to Ace Marksman, but he forged Grimm's signature on the contract that Grimm didn't even force like his hand on the contract. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, and to be fair, like before this whole situation, before the whole TikTok Terrifier thing, I respect Ace Marksman. Ace Marksman is a really cool person, but to not only force Grimm to put a signature on the paper, but to think you're going to win, so you purposely put your own company on the line, because you had this assumption that you knew you were going to win, but then to be so cowardly to say, "Oh, well, I didn't lose. You lost. You clearly were KO. You were knocked out for the safety of him and everything. He was lost. He was declared the loser. And had it happened to anybody else, they would have been out. And I think what he's doing is very cowardly."
So, I'm gonna say this just once on Vince series, and we're moving on from that. So I already said that what Vince thought of you, but this, with the business involved. So do you think that you can step up to Vince to put on like to accept his challenge if you ever like it calls you out? Internet connection.
Sorry, I broke up there. I didn't
Interconnection. Okay, so what I was saying, if would you step up to the challenge for when if Vince series like, hey Joe, I want you in the ring, would you accept the challenge?
I've never backed down for one, and regardless if he has a title or not, I'm not gonna step back from a challenge. I have a good question.
Why? I don't know why Marshall's sounding like he's on a mountain.
It's because I was coming downstairs. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yo, he's just running down the stairs. I have a question.
I have a question. Sorry, I can't raise my hand as you guys can't see it. Hold on.
You're okay. There you go.
I have
He's like, yes, sir. Yes. Okay.
If you don't pick me.
Oh, Sami Zayn all over again. Okay.
I have a good question. This has to do with the past of you in GTS. Back when you were when Grimm made you as Roman Reigns, did you actually accept doing that gimmick?
I accepted it because of Grimm, and Grimm, as you can tell, he made it to over 1 million subscribers. So I felt at that time that, I mean, still to this day, I just felt like he knew what was best for the business, what the fans wanted, and he had an idea. And I just wanted to help him see his idea through. You see that every now and then I'll still do things that do reference it. Whether it be a random Superman punch or a spear, which I've actually kept a spear. I've always liked doing spears. But other than that, like, it was just a fad that just needed to phase itself out. So did I accept it? Yes. Do I regret it? No. Do I want it to happen again? Absolutely not.
I just thought of it as disrespectful. That's why I just thought of it.
It was, and all right. So we'll address this is not a mole. It's a birthmark. And he just took it as a running joke. I was just like, all right, whatever, I guess.
They should call me Pimple Man Pat. Boom.
Oh, Pimple Man Pat. Okay.
As you can see, these are pimples. So I'm gonna call myself Pimple Man Pat.
Yeah, like we all had pimples at least once in our life, Marshall.
Yeah. Now, if I live with this in my life, I would be Pimple Man Pat.
Let's make a gimmick out of that. I never heard of such thing. Okay, moving on.
I mean, we have a good gimmick, right?
Mm-hmm. Maybe if it's
McAfee. No.
If you can sell it and the fans like it, why not stick with it?
Mm. So. Okay. So about Flash Carter. Moving on from that. So, Flash Carter, he's going to be on the show tomorrow around 7 p.m. So, do you, if you want to send a little message to Flash Carter, you have the board.
That's what I got confused when you said we had a conference. We had podcast tomorrow. All right.
The only kind of message that I would send from Flash Carter is he has a bright head on his shoulders and he has a future. I see him going really far, whether it be in the Indies or sticking with GTS or anywhere. He has whenever he puts his mind to something, he follows it through to the end. And I really respect that about him. He's a really cool guy, and I know he has history with Flash, with Jungle Jim, and I this is between me and Jungle Jim. I don't want any reoccurring theme.
Just came up with a good gimmick.
I see. So, speaking of that, do you think that Flash Carter is going to go back after the U.S. Championship, or is Jungle Jim basically done with him?
Well, I would hope as a competitor, he will continue to pursue the U.S. title because at the end of the day, we all want gold around our waist. But I would say.
Oh, I got cut out a little bit.
He's willing to fight.
I have a new gimmick change. I have a new one.
Oh, God.
Implement Patty.
My God.
Best gimmick ever. I knew it. Yes. There's only one problem. I don't have. My name's not Pat.
It's comedic. So, moving on from Flash Carter, of his opponent that was this episode, it was the James Ellsworth, the Clown. What did you think of him coming back at Grimomania as a clown, and what were your initial reaction?
He's doing the fun, mate.
So I had two reactions. One, it was creepy AF, which obviously the AF is an abbreviation. And I probably thought the same thing. That all the fans did. Not another clown.
He's been dealing with that for over 5 years. You know what I mean? Starting from 2016, from the bottom up. So do you think the people from LTW, even if LTW breaks away from GTS or whatever, do you think they deserve a home on GTS even no matter what?
Yes, because new people always create new ideas for new content, and it will keep the product of that is GTS from being stale. So yes, I would like to see them continue on GTS, even though I had a certain history with two of them. Two of them, yes. Both Spiral and his wife.
Yes. Okay, I forgot about that. So that was the original thing of the last episode that we were scheduling. Firstly, you've won the GTS Tag Team Championships at 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 a fast lane or fat la- okay fat lane. I think you're fat la- Oh, okay.
One of the pay-per-views.
Yeah, let's just say that. So you've won the GTS Tag Team Championships with Spiral, Lawrence, and when you gone to defend it, apparently Lawrence had some type. Well, I've actually talked to Lawrence himself. He did indicate that he had a little hand injury, and had his wife Eris substitute him. So, what did you think of that match? Like with that triple threat match with Lucha La Raza and Zach Ruby and the KBA and Angelo.
All right, so in order to address that, we have to start from the beginning, right?
Okay.
Because you saw the night where we won the tag titles.
Yep.
I could have pinned him. No problem. But I decided, Lawrence is new. Let me get his shine. So I gave him the tag, and I told him to go to the top. And I originally wanted him to jump off my shoulders and do like a swanton or something onto him. But it was okay. So I gave him the opportunity to shine, not knowing that he was a part of the LTW and was obviously going to turn his back on me. It wasn't obvious at that point. Then he got injured. Wasn't in one of our matches. I don't actually remember nor care how he got injured. But I went into that was supposed to be a triple threat tag, which ended up being two tag teams and one guy. I went in there the whole idea of I have to defend these titles by myself. I literally have to retain these by myself, and I had every intent on doing so. No idea that he was actually going to show up. I was hoping he wasn't because I didn't want to, beat him up then. So he came with his wife showed a display of, get away from me, I can do this without you. I don't want you a part of this. So, okay, so she doesn't like him too. We have a common ground. We'll have this match. I should have known better. I should have went with my gut and said, don't trust her. But I did, and it cost me the tag titles. It's okay. It's okay. Let him be injured. Let him have this excuse of, why he can't wrestle, but his wife is still in the ring. So, and then I got a lot of heat because Eris went against Goldstein, and yes, I was cheering her on for two reasons. One, I don't like Goldstein. And two, LTW was getting shut down. Grim already won. So now you went from being LTW to now you're on GTS. Now you're in my territory. So you know what? I'm going to let you do you until you start acting up. So it may or may not. It all depends on how he acts when he comes back to wrestling, if I'm going to need to take care of him or not.
Even if you stood by your word and not trusting Eris, do you think that you could actually, if here's a follow-up question after this, if you actually retained the championships, who would your substitution tag partner would be?
Well, that would be solely up to Grim. he didn't appoint a new tag partner. If I was on to do the new tag partner, a couple people in mind who I would have, who would have been my tag partner. I guess the follow-up question is who?
No, that was the follow-up. The question is, that was the follow-up question was supposed to be, that. It's like, do you think you could win? It was supposed to be, do you think you could still win the GTS tag team titles? That was supposed to be before that question.
Oh, absolutely. If you go back to the match, I mean, yeah, Eris did her part. It wasn't much, but I dominated that whole match by myself. I didn't need anybody. In fact, before I was hitting the head with the hammer, I was actually about to use KD's finisher on him. You see him set up like this, and I was just going to hit him with his own finisher. So it was pretty much the end of the match. I had everything wrapped in a bag and handed to us on a bow, with a bow, but she cost us.
All right. What's Marshall doing? Yeah.
I'm not again. Conspiracy.
What? What are you doing? Oh. It's a mask. Oh gosh, he's just acting like a hacker. That's I guess that's his gimmick that he made up.
It was supposed to be the SmackDown hacker, but they found out it was Seth Ali.
So, Marshall, do you have a question?
What mask am I wearing?
Really? That's the question. His
best friend, Deadpool's best friend, Spider-Man.
Oh, what do you? So you've said before, besides the U.S. Championship, if you lost that, you said you would go after the YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Championship.
Oh yeah.
So, if it was either Francesca, or Onslaught, do you think have a good chance of winning if either one of those were the champion at the time after Grimomania Fatlash?
See, Onslaught, either or doesn't really necessarily matter who would win. I feel as if, realistically speaking, Fran would give me more of a problem than Onslaught. Because we've seen Fran wrestle, but we've never seen everything that she can do. She's always hiding stuff. Like, I've trained with her. I've been in the ring, off camera, seeing what she can do. There's a bunch of talent that is built up in her that she's yet to release. Which is, again, why I say going into that latch, that she needs, like, she has every chance of beating Onslaught by herself. Onslaught, he's more of a bigger guy, so I still think that he would be no problem. He would be no problem at all. But you never know. You never know. People pick up new things.
And indeed they do. So, do you have a message? If he is watching this right now, hypothetically, what would you say? What would you say to Jungle Jim before this upcoming free preview Fatlash? Oh,
You can to prepare yourself for Grimmermania Backlash because there is no second chances. There is no backing out of this. You sealed your stamp. You're done. Like come Grimmermania Backlash. You chose to attack me from behind. You chose to continuously interfere with what I'm doing. So I'm not going to hold back. What I did to Brother's Half Brain by my spell is going to be nothing in comparison to what I'm going to the way to.
oh. Apologize for that. That was out of nowhere, honestly. So when you first joined, hold up. Oh, can you hear me? Hold on, it's kind of your internet's kind of just red. I don't think I can hear your voice.
I can hear you.
Okay. Now I can hear you. So, as I was about to say, when you first come across to GTS, what was your initial reaction of what you're thinking? What were you thinking of GTS? Just like, what is this? What is this corporation? What is this company? Name?
So, all right. For those of you that are new to me or obviously never seen me before GTS, I have been wrestling on the indies since I was 16. I have. I don't know. You probably heard of Amazing Wrestling from TNA. His cousin, Joel and Jose Maximo, they were the ones that trained me. They were former TNA Tag Team Champions. They trained me. So I was used to the live scene. I was used to the indie scene. So going into GTS, it was a whole new environment. There was no live crowd. There was more intensity and more being hardcore, and it was just a different environment. And I was and still am excited every time I go there to be like, what's new? What can I bring to the table? What can I do to get the fans to be like, I'm going to invest in this guy. This guy is. What can I do to get the fans to not skip over my match, but watch it from beginning to end? So, that's it.
So, as you can see, there's a meeting time limit for some reason. I just had this for 24. I set this meeting for 24 hours, like a few hours back, but I don't know why it's like this. But Zoom is kind of mysterious sometimes. Marshall, do you have a question to add?
Hold on.
Oh God. What the hell? Like, it looks like you have a.
It's a new wrestling gimmick.
That is definitely not the Shockmaster.
I was trying to set up my cosmic head, the head helmet. Let me do it quick. Oh yeah, this is a totally an unrelated question, but if you were to be a superhero or a supervillain from DC or Marvel, what company would it be?
I didn't hear the end of that.
Wait.
You could be a superhero or a supervillain from DC or Marvel. Which company would it be?
What company would I use?
Yeah.
That's hard. All right, so all right, if I didn't have to choose one,
Yeah, like you had to pick Marvel.
as a
Oh. See, I need to get a new. My God, man. Oh. Need to start another one up. I need to start another one up. Really? Screw you. What? It ended on the timer. There was a timer on it. It says. Oh, Marshall's calling me on Discord now. No. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay. You can. I'm just getting up a new Zoom. Yes, I'm trying to get. Yeah. Yeah, he did. He called me. He said, "Oh, I just missed the call from him." Okay, so I'm gonna send him. Okay. I forgot. Okay. I hate this crap. I want to pick this. Okay. I was wrong. It did have a time limit, 40 minutes. Basic. Sometimes I hate Zoom. In some aspects. Okay. Hold on. Oh. Wait. Let me copy the URL. Okay, hold on. Okay. It should work now.
I'm back.
I apologize for that, Joe Dice. It has some type of basic plan. It has like 40 minutes time limit. So I don't know why. I don't know how to stop it without paying for something to make it stop. So, it's fine. So you were left off that Marshall asked you a question about what if you had to pick a superhero, which company would be with, and you were given your answer and it got cut off.
Like if you would be a like a superhero or a supervillain, you could either pick like DC or Marvel, what place would you be in?
So, alright, if I had to pick, it would be a hero. But I don't know which company.
I know that first one was the airbag.
The complicated one. They both have good things and storyline wise, I would have
Oh.
it was
Oh. The internet disconnected him.
oh yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay, I thought it disconnected you. Okay. Oh.
So if I were to get the I would say Marvel.
Not me person.
So
All right. So, Mr. Dice, T-Place has a question that he wants to ask you. Go ahead.
So it's kind of an unrelated question as well, but if you ever happen to make it to WWE or get signed with them, do you think you would ever win the World Championship?
I would hope I would win the World Championship because if and when I ever got signed to WWE, it would be my goal to win the WWE title. Whether it be the championship, the universal championship, that would be my goal, and I would do it. Now, given the fact that I'm only 5'6", question is, would Vince McMahon actually put in that run? Is that, as we see in from history, aside from Rey Mysterio, he doesn't like short guys becoming world champion.
No.
I mean, that's not completely true, because look at AJ Styles and Chris Jericho.
Yeah, but they're closer to the 6-foot range. Me and Rey Mysterio, we're the same height. We're 5'6".
I'm like around that height as well. Ironically, I haven't measured my.
Rare you see short guys like us win world titles in WWE specifically.
Mm. So, what do you think?
I mean, just look at what they're doing with Ricochet. Ricochet definitely deserves a world title.
Mm. Oh, wait. I don't know why the internet keeps this. I think it has a bad reception, Joe.
I
think it's I think it's because that I guess the car is far away from like the router that is in your house. I guess it has a bad reception.
I'm just selling your data, so
Oh. Okay, the cellular. Oh, you're running on cellular data. Okay.
Yeah, so it's good.
Okay, that's.
The meeting, the very beginning, the problem.
I hope it's will situate itself this meeting or whatever. This with the internet. Oh God, I don't know about this. It's just I don't even know what's even happening right now. God.
To jinx it.
Yes. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you for hoping not to combat this, but that has happened in the past. we usually have connection issues. Like, was connection is unstable. It stays on my screen every time when I do this. But so do you? So moving on to the Vince and to your personal opinion. We talked briefly about Vince series, and his opponent is, I guess, his old buddy, Tony Emerald. Um, do you do you think that Tony Emerald stands a chance against Vince Series?
Well, they had a long history together. But I've never seen Tony Emerald back down from the challenge, even if it includes beating his son.
Yeah, where everybody called him Turkey Tits. Honestly, I don't know why.
But I definitely do think that Emerald does stand. If anybody has a good chance of beating Vince Series, it's definitely Tony Emerald, because that history, they know each other's ins and outs. They know each other's weaknesses and strong points. So, and Tony Emerald is good at capitalizing on people's weaknesses. So, I see a good possibility of Tony Emerald coming out victorious.
Out of the other matches, of the little mixed tag match with the IC and the intergender championships being on the line, with Grim and Quarantina against Goldstein and Platinum. Do you think that after all that little thing that's stirring up during all of this, do you think Grim and Quarantina are going to win this match against Goldstein and Platinum for whatever they did to Quarantina?
I actually, I would say with great confidence that that Grim and Quarantina will be victorious, but I never expected Ivy to turn the way that to act the way she's been acting. So for her being new to us, I don't know what to expect her, or Goldstein for that matter. I don't know what to expect going in this match, but I do know that Quarantina and Grim, they make a really good, strong team, and my money is on them. My money is on.
All right, so moving on to the last match that is confirmed for Grimomania Fatlash, it is, of course, we've talked about it briefly, Onslaught and Francesca. So who do you think would win that bout?
I think it will be Fran. If doesn't resort to I wouldn't say it won't resort to cheating. If Onslaught, is a man, or is as tough as he says he is, then I think he shouldn't resort to cheating against Fran and should be straight up 1-on-1. But it is Onslaught. We know when he's about to lose, he can't cheat. So that's all I really worry about is, like you saw in the Fatal 4-Way match, nobody expected him to come out of nowhere with a chair. So it's really random moments that he gets this idea, and that it can turn really bad. So I'm hoping Fran wins. I'm placing my bets with Fran, but you never know. Onslaught sometimes not surprises you, but more like it gets you very upset.
I get that. Wait, do you still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I'm just making sure because it froze for a second. So when it all surfaced down like a couple days ago with this mysterious guy stealing Grimm's sponsor money. Who do you like at first Grimm thought it was landscaper and then they had a little operation go underway. I think it's still underway as we speak. Is the kind of investigating with Cletus and Doo-Hop and Grimm himself trying to find who stole the money. But in your honest opinion, who do you think who done it? Who had the balls to have it?
All right, so I can't point out a specific person who I think did it, but if I had to guess, I would heavily investigate all of the LTW people because, from my understanding, a lot of them are kind of a job or working with GTS now. So now you have to think of everybody that was in LTW that didn't transition to GTS. So all those people that were left without working, without a job, where are they? Why aren't they being questioned? They're the ones that are more likely to steal from Grimm because Grimm just cost them a job.
So in your own opinion, you think it's one of the LTW guys that didn't transition into GTS, into the GTS brand?
Yes, I feel like those are our biggest suspects.
I see. Marshall, do you have a question? You've been kind of active in the chat.
Spirits up.
What?
There's a chat. I don't see a chat.
Oh, it's if you, I guess, it's kind of different on a phone or whatever you have now. It's kind of different if you don't have a computer. I guess it's like swipe left or right to see like the chat and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of complicated. Marsh, what did you say?
No.
I thought you said something. Oh. Apparently. Oh. Marshall, you there? Oh. I don't know. Okay. Oh my god. Ay caramba. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they even still say that to this day, but I don't know. But
It's okay. Bring it back.
okay, so Marshall, you there?
Yar.
Okay, do you have a question to ask him?
Yippee kangaroos.
That is not a question. Sorry, it's just this thing that he's been saying that because kind of to imitate Jungle Jim. He's just been saying that in association with Jungle Jim.
Yeah, me and him are at good terms, all right?
But
Okay, I can respect that.
I'm not really trying to respect anybody. I'm just... But I'm just saying that because that just came to my head at one point, so I just said it.
oh, okay, that was a miscommunication there. So
Yeah, don't try judging me, K. Clark KO, because you don't handle the speed machine. You never handle the speed machine.
you don't know if it's Marshall Danger or Ohio Speed Machine, but
Ohio must fear the speed machine.
Okay, enough with that. So
You trying to shut me up?
I'm not trying to shut you up.
No one shut me up. I am the most greatest not TikToker. What the
TikToker.
business guy. may not be at GTS or LTW, but I am a great commentator and I would love to comment. Especially me winning that GTS championship. Oh, wait, sorry.
Wait, hold on. Vince Series will kill you.
You guys focus on the main titles. I'm focused on the TikTok championship.
Yeah, you got to go through Grim first.
Wait, no, because someone tried to challenge Grim, and I'm challenging that guy for challenging Grim.
So we tried to get a guy that Marshall wanted to face in the GTS someday, and that guy's name is the combat artist James Gray. We've
the challenge, so why not?
Yeah, we tried to get him to come on, like, to do this, but we've apparently not responding anymore.
Okay.
So instead of what?
What's very funny, Joe Dice?
What?
I asked that man, James Gray, if he would like to fight me one day. He accepted that challenge, and he's ducking us to show up on this podcast. So thank you for showing up to this podcast. I'm like, someone.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. Again, the pleasure is all mine.
So,
one day, James Gray, and you will pay for that.
yeah. So, what was even though it's like a little late to say this, what did you think of Grimomania in general, Joe?
Like overall?
Yeah, you could say overall or specifically like matches if you want. You can go into detail if you want.
Overall, I think it was fantastic. The views, just going by the views, the fans loved it, and that's literally the main thing. It's trying to draw in new fans while trying to reignite the flame in old fans. Trying to please everybody, and I think Grimomania this year definitely accomplished that. Now, as far as specific matches go, I'm kind of upset that I didn't win the food in the fridge, but I'm okay with Fran winning. Became champion.
You don't have to raise your hand. We're not in a classroom, Marshall. This is not a classroom. This is.
You may ask your question.
Wait, hold on. Oh, he's gonna be right back. I think he's gonna get back. I think he's gonna get something. Oh, never mind. He's trying to get something.
I take this time to go subscribe to my channel.
The Dice Club. That's
the Dice Club. That's
be part of the Dice Club.
Okay, I'm giving away a PS5.
I'm trying to myself. I've been trying to save up for a PS5, but who knows? I don't know how much it's going to be.
All you got to do is be subscribed. I'm literally taking every subscriber and sending it to a company to do a lottery pick. It's a professional company. I'm actually getting it paid to have it done, and they're going to pick the winner. So that way it's an unbiased thing.
I could barely hear you. Oh God, he's gonna go in his cosmic gimmick. I think. I'm not 100%. He's
like
on.
he used to be on My Hero Academia.
Oh, My Hero Academia. I've just heard of it. Oh, what is he holding? Oh God. Oh, he's trying to put it on his eyes to replicate. Oh, what do you? Oh. All right. Oh. Yeah, it's to keep doing that. So moving on from that, who do you think? When you started out in the wrestling business, who do you think inspired you the most to get into the ring, to get into the action instead of like being an outsider?
That is a very easy question to answer. The one that I idolized, the one that always inspired me to step to the ring, was the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Like since day one, I've always been a fan of Shawn Michaels, and his ability to just go out there and just be amazing at everything he does. And that's what I was like. You know what? I just want to be just like that.
Mm. So, if you had a chance to, in some way, somehow, if you in like a dream match or in the game, do you think that you could actually beat Shawn Michaels in a match?
Before we go there, are we talking about or
Wait, what did you say? It was hard to hear. Oh God.
Are we talking about Shawn Michaels in his prime or Shawn Michaels now?
The one in his prime.
I think the one in his prime would be one heck of a challenge. But I have hope. I have faith that I believe that I could take Shawn Michaels. I mean, don't quote me on.
Oh. Hold on, is it?
I feel like I could successfully beat Shawn Michaels in his prime.
So it's basically a heck of a challenge, but you're confident that you can beat him.
Yeah. Okay. All you gotta do is watch out for that kick to the face. The sweet chin music.
Yeah, that's definitely part of the moveset. Oh no, it's the Infinity Gauntlet. Do not snap.
I don't know if it's the Infinity Gauntlet. I don't see all the stones. I only see 2. Oh no, son, I ain't messing with that.
No, don't you dare snap it. No, don't you.
This spark feels so good.
Oh God, I thought I was dead for a second. Marshall has pretty much unpredictability, I have to say. Oh, wait a second. Did you snap yourself out of existence?
You know, I actually went to go see that movie with Shamar and Hitman, 14 Kid. And surprisingly, I thought I would never see Shamar cry. Shamar cried. And you know what's crazy? He cried over Bucky. Not over Spider-Man. Not over Doctor Strange. Nobody. He cried over Bucky. It was the most cutest thing you could ever see.
What was he afraid of? It kind of got cut up.
No, I said Shamar. Well, when I went to go see Infinity Wars with Shamar, Hitman, 14 Kid.
Yeah.
It was surprising to me to see Shamar cry.
Oh.
But he didn't cry over any main characters. He cried because of Bucky. Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. And it was just surprising to me. Like, that's the reason. It was the cutest thing ever. It's hilarious.
Honestly, myself, I know generally about the Marvel Universe and DCEU universe, but I don't really watch that movies. But I could watch some if I wanted to. So I'm gonna consider that. I'm gonna consider watching one of those movies. I might.
I would highly recommend it because I see you're trying to make your living on YouTube. I see a lot of reviews that do really good if you sit there and take the time and just review shows and review movies or just do reviews. And even podcasts like this or interviews like this, like they get really good views. So I'd consider it.
So here's unrelated.
Just remember, if you always need content, there's always a movie out there that you can review.
Godzilla vs. King Kong.
Oh, I watched that.
I think my sister watched that. I haven't seen it myself. But honestly, I should watch that since it's like galvanizing the nation as we speak. But besides that, let's move on to something out of GTS into WWE territory. What do you think of the recent alignment with Randy Orton and Brett Riddle being RK Bro?
So I'm gonna be quite honest with you.
Okay.
All right, so I want to say since the whole world went on down, I have not followed WWE. Yeah, I watched WrestleMania, but I don't follow WWE. It just keeps letting me down. I was a big fan of the WWE, but just watching such amazing talent that they have there just get destroyed. I don't follow.
Oh, I see. So I'm guessing that you watched WrestleMania this year.
Yes, I did.
So it's kind of basically letting you down because of the guys that were being misused and underutilized.
Yes.
Okay. Like it's been like this type of thing with like April 15th. It's been like every single year, like up until this point, because they have to release guys. I was like, think to myself, do you really have to release these guys that you don't even use improperly?
So the thing with that is, and I was looking at a report, the only reason why they kept so many stars around was so that AEW wouldn't take them. So they paid them a lot more to stay with WWE, but now Vince McMahon doesn't consider AEW a threat. So they're like, all right, well, you want to go to them? Goodbye. But Vince is, I don't know him personally, so I won't be ill of him.
Yeah.
I just feel like he's underestimating the new stuff, and he's not up to date with what the fans want, which he always says he is, but he never really delivers what the fans actually want. So I feel him underestimating AEW is just going to come back to bite him.
Yeah, AEW is like it has more freedom than WWE. I've been hearing a lot about, and
AEW, you have creative control over your own character. You decide who you want to be, and if the fans don't like it, then you need to switch it up, or you're going to be out of a job. Well, WWE, just by watching like Total Divas. I mean, I didn't watch Total Divas like frequently. Like I didn't watch it consistently. I just watched it every now and then. But even then, they'll show you behind the scenes of where, all right, well, we want you to be a blonde. We want you to play this role and say this. And it's not cool. You can't be real. You have to constantly be portraying a character that you don't feel comfortable portraying.
Yeah.
Instead of like GTS, where you can go in like, and your character is you. Everybody goes, Joe Dice, you don't have a character. You don't have a character. I'm not gonna play pretend and give you some fake character. I'm not gonna be Viva la Raza and pander to a specific demographic. No, I'm gonna be me. If you don't like me, then don't like me. I still love you. Yeah. But I'm going to be me and not going to let you influence who I am. And that's what AEW is about.
Yeah, WWE has just been like, it's like, hey, it's like Vince is like, hey, you got to do this gimmick. Oh, you don't want to do it? You want to do it with your personal self? Get the f out. That's basically what it was. That's basically the interpretation that it is. At least like other past companies that fought with the WWE, like WCW and ECW, had a little bit more freedom, but WCW was like went down the drain. But ECW was like a good alternative to like extreme like wrestling that is like that reminds you of the attitude and the ruthless aggression era. But I mean, did you really have to banish the second brand? Well, I'm not saying that NXT was a bad idea, but the ECW brand, it was okay, but I mean, it has more ECW had more creative control of the company, but not the brand. It's just WWE owned. Like talking about creative control, and I mean, I think I think that's because like with these indie companies, Vincere said this. He has more freedom what to do, and there's no limitations for what you need to do. And honestly, I know you have like been taking indie bookings, and at least once, and so at least you have some type of creative control in GTS. Other than if you join WWE, it's like, hey, you need to be doing this, or you're gonna be fired. That's not a dictatorship. It's your life. If you want to dedicate yourself to this business, you be yourself. That's easy as that. Vince, I don't know why he doesn't get it.
Yes, this is your magic trick.
Oh gosh, what is this magic trick? What is it? It's a
I found the box.
it's a box. Okay.
I know my wild speed.
Hold on. Show the slide.
Yeah, I don't know why. It keeps doing that, but it's just I think it's. All right. Okay. He's here.
Yo, Dice, would you like to see this?
Mm. Oh. Go. Okay. Okay, what are you doing? You're getting in. Okay. Get in the box. Oh God. What are you trying to do? Oh God. You're trying to package yourself in the box? I don't know how you're trying. What are you trying to do? I know the saying.
I have to be a fucking idiot.
Oh, I don't know. It's he. Don't mind T plays. He does that on the Marshall on a daily basis, so kind of don't mind that. So
it's not like I'm lying.
That's that. So, what's this magic trick about, Marsh? You have.
He's trying to be the Undertaker.
Did he wrap himself in the box and then order somebody to pick him up somewhere?
To be in a box and be put like sent somewhere. I don't know how that's gonna even work. I've seen.
Just losing oxygen.
Oh, wait a second. Huh? Hold on. You just came out of the oh, hold on. What? Oh. I think I know what this is. His gimmick. He changed his gimmick.
You stink!
I think it. Yeah, I guess he. Oh. Jeez. Okay.
Get off the stage.
There is no stage. It's a camera.
Get out of your garage.
I think it's a basement. I think maybe. Oh God, what are you doing?
You might want to pull your pants up.
Yeah, I do. I recommend that. So, oh God, he's gonna. Oh, I don't know how he's even doing that. So, we'll. Honestly, Joe, this was like unplanned. He makes stuff on the fly. Honestly, he's just unpredictable.
Bo Dallas can do better than you.
Honestly, with the main roster, with the Tribal Chief, I respect the Tribal Chief, but Jey Uso is basically unpredictable at this point. But I know you don't watch current day WWE now because they let you down, of course. I think he's back to his normal form.
I mean, I'll still, like, I'll watch from time to time, but on a consistent basis, like, you've seen, like, I can be very busy. So if I'm home early on a Monday or whenever they're taping or whenever they're live, I'll maybe tune in. Or whenever I go to visit my family over in Virginia Beach, they watch it religiously, so I'm always there watching it whenever I'm there.
All right, I'm going to go back to gimmick. All right.
Oh God, go back to gimmick. Oh God, is he gonna? So, moving on.
Marshall, you're making a fool out of yourself.
Moving from that, I'm gonna have like two questions. What was your favorite match in GTS, and what was your favorite WWE match that you ever watched?
My favorite match in GTS.
If you want to include yourself in like including matches that you had, you can do that.
A hard one. There's been a lot of great matches in GTS. The pinpoint a favorite would have to. It would be hard. We'll start with the WWE one.
Okay, that's
my favorite. My favorite WWE match of all time had to have been. This is hard.
I don't blame you.
I would have to say the match between Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio.
That was classic.
Like for the battle of Dominic.
That was real iconic.
Yes.
I see that.
Now going back to GTS. It's a hard one. Still a hard one. You know what? Then I'm just gonna throw out when I won the GTS championship. Throw it out there.
All right, that's fine. Apparently this time keeps popping up about a second or two. I don't know why. Like I said, Steam is mysterious, so I don't know. Oh my God! I have to. Okay, it says. Meeting password, of course. I hate this. Hate this Zoom crap. Hate this Zoom crap. I really hate it. This is just. Or at least sometimes I hate this stupid Zoom crap. It's just really ridiculous. Okay. Okay. God. Oh God. Nope. Nope. Wrong one. Wrong link. Wrong link. Hold on. Okay. I guess we can wrap up. This final one. Okay. Okay. Copy invitation. All this. Okay. Boom. Honestly. Okay. I think that should work now. I think this should be the last. We should wrap up the questions before it does happen again. Okay. Uh. Okay. There. Ding dong. It's ding dong time. Okay, and that is. Don't know why. Don't know how I tried. Not couldn't copyright it because I don't why. Don't know why. Alright. I guess.
Kyle, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I think you should end this soon because you've been going for almost 3 hours now.
Well, not 3 hours. This is only like 1.5. I'm looking at the recording of this. It's so.
Oh yeah,
I guess
I
we
need
can.
permission to record my screen.
I said if you want to. If you want.
No, it's telling me that you need to give me permission.
Wait.
Please ask the host to give you permission to record.
Oh.
Get off the screen, Marshall Myers. No one likes you.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. Anyway, it's 12 in the morning over here.
All right. Yeah, it is too. So I guess we all live in the same time zone, I think. So I guess we'll have to. Like get our final questions. I guess one for each. Marsh, if you want to start, want to ask the final question from you.
Speak up.
You don't need to be that. You don't need to have that Michael Myers mask on to speak.
Well, Marshall Myers don't talk.
Marshall Myers.
Yeah.
All he does is try to scare people. Yeah, he's
So-
just making a fool out of himself.
I don't know, but so I guess my last question is, what do you when you're not taking wrestling bookings or doing indie promotions, like taking bookings from indie promotions, what do you do in your free time?
Well, when I'm not doing those things, I am a father of 2, married. But besides that, I do love to work on cars, and I'm a YouTuber. Obviously, I work at a regular job, but I'm a YouTuber. I post videos every now and then. I have 3 videos currently in working, so I'm trying to be more consistent in my posts, but I'm a YouTuber.
Let's see. Yeah, I tried at YouTube for like since 2013. It hasn't been really working out. Even when I'm like this here, I'm at 1,000 subscribers, but not really much viewers. But it's I guess still keep doing it. It keeps motivation up. But with the sales business, you
One
say
thing I learned is that if you're gonna be a YouTuber, the best way for your channel to grow and for your views to go up is to have consistency. If you're gonna post once a week, then make sure you post once a week. If you're gonna post 3, 4, 5 times a week, don't switch it up. That's how many times your viewers want you to continue to post. Like my friend Pooh Bear, Jessica, she takes her TikTok videos and she posts them on her YouTube, and she literally within the time span of 1 year, she went from like 10,000 subscribers to 70,000 subscribers to just constantly every day posting like 6 TikTok videos on YouTube.
Let's see.
That's literally 6 minutes of videos, 60 seconds each.
That's kind of an unusual way, but I guess if it works,
But it works.
Mm,
Like I'm pretty sure neither of us or I would have ever thought that something like that, something as easy as posting your own TikTok videos onto YouTube, would get you a big following, like 7,000 subscribers.
mm.
So as long as I would say, if you want YouTube to be your job, want to be your main source of income, I would say give it your all. Just like wrestling, if you want to be a wrestler, give it your all, and be consistent in your uploads and what you do.
You see, Team Plays, do you have a last question, or we can just you want it?
It's not a question, it's a statement. But Joe Dice, if I ever get into GTA, I'm coming after you first.
You know what? I look forward to that. I think it'd be fun.
Let's see. I guess Marshall doesn't. It is the. Oh. Wait. Oh. 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 I guess. Oh. He is unmasked. All right.
Mask under a mask?
Mr. Joe Dice. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the Ohio Speed Machine. I think I already introduced me. I have one more question before you go. Like I said one more time, thank you for checking. Now that you became a UTS star, what will be the futures of Mr. Joe Dice? And would you like to face the Speed Machine in the future?
Wait, I didn't hear that. Back?
What will be the futures of Joe Dice after the United States title match? And will you be willing to face the Ohio Speed Machine?
You want to know, after I win the United States Championship, where do I go from there? What are my next moves? It's literally just like a ladder. I'm only aiming to the top. I don't look back down at the ground. And when you make it to GTS, when either or any of you make it to GTS, I would be more than honored to face each and every one of you whenever.
It would be an honor. So, it was great to have you on, Mr. Dice, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to attend this interview.
No problem. Hopefully we can do it again soon.
Yeah, you could.
It makes you tell Mr. Series, since I missed him on the podcast, I'll be willing to take that title from him.
That's going to be hard of a challenge, but if you're up to it, you can. I don't know if you can.
Fear no man. I am the one the men fear. As a speedster, not like the Flash, not like Zoom, not like any of those stupid idiots. I am a god
Good job, Christian.
of wrestling.
Okay.
D-Plates, would you like me to demonstrate my pain, my anger on you?
I don't think.
Yeah, go ahead.
Want to see you in GTS as well, Kyle.
I could take you down. I don't care about the Ohio Speed Machine. If I, like Mr. Joe Dice here, I'm up for the challenge.
Maybe when I get into GTS, I'll have to bring the demon out of me to beat your
I will
ass.
hit you with the God's punishment, the error of your ways. Remember this fate and the mistake that you made challenging me.
If I can beat you in the WWE game, I can beat you in real life.
And Mr. Joe Dice, remember this face as well.
We'll remember. Hopefully it's the same one and not switching masks.
No, I'm gonna be wearing that mask for a while now until it's beat up and broken down.
Well, we have
That won't be
possible futures in the wrestling business. I can tell you that. But thanks again, Joe Dice. If you wanna come back on here, just DM me or Marshall or Ohio Speed Machine. We could reschedule or schedule your next appearance.
Alrighty.
All right.
As long as you don't ask for money, we can't really, we're on a low budget here.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for coming
You guys
on.
have a good night. Stay safe.
You too.
Thank you guys for all the support.
Good luck against Jungle Jim at Grimomania Fat Lash.
Give him an ass beating. That's what I
will. I will. Trust me.
All right.
Bye.
See you. Peace.
Now to put on my mask.
All right. So, I guess we can end it here. Thank you guys for watching.
I can't go with Marshall Myers again, you dumbass. I'm not the only one who can do that. I'm the WWE champion. Nothing you can do.
All right. See you guys in the next one where we have Flash Carter.
For the next podcast, subscribe to Kyle Clark. And if you don't, just be face in this mask again.
So,
And the speed machine.
and next up, episode 11 will be having Flash Carter. See you guys next time. Peace out.
Have fun challenging him